If you are just now joining along with this series of videos, please note that you are going to learn about SQL programming basics. If you'd like to follow along with us, please review the RealParse video, How to Install MySQL and Import a Sample Database, on how to download and set up MySQL database on your computer. What are SQL Where and Like statements basics continues where we left off within the What are SQL Programming Basics video for our series of lessons covering SQL programming. In this video, you will learn more about relational databases and about the language of SQL. In subsequent lessons, we will apply what we have learned in these videos to view a sample database and program a few SQL queries to read and write to the database that will provide specific organized data. At RealParse, we love helping you learn. So if you enjoy this video as much as we enjoyed making it, click the like button. Subscribe and click the bell, and you'll receive notifications of new RealParse videos, so you'll never miss another one. With this entity relationship diagram, or ERD, we can see how the tables are related to one another in the RealParse model database. We continue here from the previous SQL video, What are SQL Programming Basics, with using the select statement, using some additional clauses. First, we need to get familiar with where and like clauses. Look at this SQL programming example. The where clause is optional and specifies which data values or rows will be returned or displayed, based on the criteria described after the keyword where. Conditional selections used in the where clause are equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to, and like. The like clause is a very powerful operator that allows you to select only rows that are like what you specify. The % can be used as a wildcard to match any possible character that might appear before or after the characters specified. This is the students table that resides in our database. I start writing the SQL statement in the SQL Query tab to find any first names that start with the letter J. Note that the strings must be in single quotes. Now, I run the statement by pressing the Execute Query button to view the results in the output panel. The results display only first names beginning with the letter J. I can specify another SQL statement to find the students' first names that end in the letter N. As you can see, I changed the like operator to compare names ending in the letter N. I then press the Execute Query button to run the statement and view the results in the output panel. The results display only first names ending with the letter N. Another example using the select statement could be to select records with a specific first name. Once again, I use MySQL Workbench to write the new statement, looking for only records with the first name Jean. This query would then only select rows where the first name equals Jean exactly. To run the statement, I press the Execute Query button. Then I can view the result in the output panel, which displays only records with the first name Jean. Let's write another SQL statement in MySQL Workbench to identify students with student numbers less than 120. I press the Execute Query button to run the statement and view the results in the output panel. The results display only records with the student numbers less than 120. Now, a department asks us to write a statement to select only students' last names containing the letter U. To create this query, I use the wildcard character %, before and after the letter U. Once again, I press the Execute Query button to run the statement and view the results in the output panel. The results display only the last name, first name, and credit limit columns, and records with last names that include the letter U. This concludes the video, What are SQL Where and Like statements basics? By now you should be getting accustomed to simple SQL statements and ready for the next lesson in SQL. Our series of subsequent videos to follow will consist of the following lessons. Be sure to watch for these videos offering prerequisite learning for the beginner and then on to the more advanced statements of SQL learning. The next SQL lessons soon to be available are: what are the SQL order by clause and expression statement language elements? What are the SQL inner join and/or having and between clause statement language elements? What are the SQL subquery, exists, and create table clause statement language elements? What are the SQL join and union clause statement language elements? What are the SQL cross join and inner join clause statement language elements? If you would like to get additional training on a similar subject, please let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. Please check back with us soon for more automation control topics. Want to learn PLC programming in an easy-to-understand format and take your career to the next level? Head on over to realpars.com.